shooting guard position, at 6'6" number 7, Jalen Brown. The other guard, 6'0", number 8, Kemba Walker. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 0, Jason Tatum. Your head coach is Brad Stevens. Let's hear it for your Boston Celtics.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, "I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA. I guess you could say I'm surprised." Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. Just got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Drummond.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Boston, Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at center. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
The pass to Love. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Now here's Walker. Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Passes it to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Osman, guarded by Tatum. And it's Osman missing. On offense, here are the Celtics. Hayward kicks to Brown. And it's Boston with another.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Now, here's Sexton. 26 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And that one is good. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Walker dishes to Tatum. Brown the pass to Tatum. That shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
The rookie class last year was very impressive, especially the top 5 picks earning all rookie first team honors. Colin is one of those guys last year, 3rd among rookies in scoring, and really was good towards the tail end of the season.
And he can't get the first one. And Sexton, the third rookie ever to average 16 points per game with over 40% from long range, and Brent over 80% from the line.
Yeah, a lot of that, Kevin, came late in the season as he tried to get his footing early on. Scored 20 points or more in 8 straight games. He was the first rookie to do that since Tim Duncan did it back in 1998.
With the playoffs around the corner, Brent, some teams already making vacation plans. Talk about the disappointment that those kinds of teams are feeling right now.
Yeah, you start the beginning of training camp with ideas of wanting to play into the postseason, and you know the realization of that goal is not going to be met. And what you want to do is remember your opportunity as a player, Kevin, to go out and still compete. You might not be back with the team that you're playing the end of the season with, the last 10 games. Maybe you're somewhere else. But there are teams, as we've always said, still watching you. And so don't ever get away from the idea of the competition as the season winds down.
They always say the eye in the sky doesn't lie. Everything is on tape, right? I mean,
and they are assessing how it is that you approach that, because you show your stripes when things are not going well. What kind of character do you have?
It's stolen by Tice. Tatum's shot is off.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
And Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place. I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's Garland. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. He gets that one.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Drummond. And slam dunk by Tatum.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Love. He kicks it to Garland. 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. It's deflected. Outside Tatum. Outside Walker. Fires from 14. And again, it's Boston converting.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Now Garland. To the left wing. To the inside. And stolen by Tatum. Stops. Pops. And the shot is good. Tatum's got his third basket of the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hayward. Here's the break. The finish. And Hayward with the stuff.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Garland. Pass to Love. To the paint. Drummond in the post. Defended by Tice. Here's Osman. No good again that time.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now here's Walker. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Celtics passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it counts. Walker's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Here's Sexton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Walker. And so, Smart nails both of them.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Stolen by Smart. Here's Wanamaker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The tray. Windler with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7 to the right side. Launches a three. Garland, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Wanamaker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is a nice connection with Larry Nance Jr. Throw it his way. He'll take care of the rest.
Wanamaker the pass to Brown. Outside, Smart. Here's Tatum. That shot is off. Nance with some nice D. Brown against Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a three-point Celtic lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Kicks to Brown. For three. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 7 points.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Windler the pass to Garland. Inside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Up top, Brown. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one, Kevin. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
He gets it in there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Wanamaker the pass to Kanter. Here's Brown, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Shots.
That free throw, no good.
You think about the Cavs and the 2 MVP awards that were won for that franchise. Of course, that was LeBron James in back-to-back seasons, both in 2009 and 2010.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. He's off on the second. And then in 2013 with Miami, LeBron Brent finished one ballot shot, burning all the MVP votes.
Well, we wouldn't see a unanimous MVP winner until Steph Curry did it in 2016. But just as impressive, if not more so, LeBron James with a total of 4 MVP trophies over a 5-year span.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Wanamaker. No points in the game yet for him. Williams dishes to Cantor. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Sexton.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's Windler. Smart against Porter. 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. It's good. This game is all even.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's the pass to Williams. Passes to Brown. Cantor dishes to Williams. Left side, Brown. That one goes. Count it.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Garland, the pass to Windler. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's Brown on the wing. Outside, Smart. Shoots from the baseline. The shot missing. Nance with some nice D.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Thompson right side. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Windler. From deep three-point range. No good that time. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league, while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Porter. Marcus Smart missing that last shot and stolen by Williams. Brown outside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
Garland with it. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Outside Porter over Williams. And he overshot that one, missing. Porter's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Brown wide open. He fires. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Porter with it. Picked up by Brown. Porter, no luck.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Cavaliers trailing. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Windler. Good work defensively by Smart.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Windler. Guarded by Smart. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Yep, that one goes in there.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Timeout called, Cleveland. Brent, offensive versatility all the rage now. Which guards do you think do the best job of generating offense with their back to the basket?
I don't know so much as these guys are playing with their back to the basket, Kevin, so much as they're finding ways to get the ball without a dribble at about 15 feet away from the basket. So one dribble, they're at the rim.
Right.
They're very effective at the mid-range. Chris Paul and DeMar DeRozan have had tremendous efficiency from those areas on the floor. So those are the kind of players that put some pressure on your defense because they're starting their offense so close to the basket and they're effective with which they do it. Not on the post, not on the perimeter, and they're finding ways to be impactful.
The Cavaliers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the first one drops. Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
And both free throws good for Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. On the wing, Williams. Clock at 6. Walker's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. High, arcing shot, and he sinks the layup. Walker's got 8.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Walker. And here's Sexton. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Walker finds Hayward. Good D from Love.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Celtics leading by 3. Walker in the corner. 3-pointer. No good on the shot. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. 11 feet away. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Osman, defended by Hayward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. So he comes up empty at the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Sexton. After Gordon Hayward's bucket, pass to Love. To the paint. Here's Drummond. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Bulls. Smart dishes to Walker. Pass to Hayward. Back to Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Sexton. Defense is right there. Porter kicks to Sexton. Over Tatum. The Cavaliers again can't hit. From 12 feet out. Smart misses.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. Do you think that's going to happen?
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
Well, no. We don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, that could be something that goes away soon.
And Porter drops them both. Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And stolen by Drummond. Here's Osman. Throws down the breakaway jam.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Tatum following the score by Cleveland. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the pass to Sexton. He kicks it to Love. Back to Sexton. Fires the 3. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. And the shot goes down. Osman's got 4 this quarter.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Here's Walker. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
That free throw good from Walker. The Celtics making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Kemba Walker hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Love. 17 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Sexton finds Love. Cleveland moving it around. There's Porter with the 3. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Now to see the numbers for Smart. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's right around 17 points a night, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Count it.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Count that bucket. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
A reverse. That shot off. Good work defensively by Smart. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Osman. 9 points last game. Now Drummond. Pass to Windler. Nailed from three-point land. Windler's got 7 points in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Fires top of the key. They grab their own miss, and Cantor throws it down.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Here's Osman, defended by Hayward. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Pass to Osman. Goes back up. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
And it's Walker penetrating off the left rim and out.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
To the inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. Kicks to Love. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Tatum. Hayward looking around. Pass to Walker. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Love from outside the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Osman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sexton with it. Over Smart. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Terrific performance so far by Kemba Walker. Tremendous team leader who's become a star in this league. He can be your catalyst offensively and he makes big shots.
Looking at Cleveland, Jack, your thoughts?
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the three. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick the back out, shoot the three. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, Bob for three. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Here is Love. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Garland.
And Brown just using his big body well on defense. A physical player who does a great job of bothering shooting.
Walker's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Stolen by Garland. On the pass to Sexton. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Cleveland gets it back. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kevin Love getting a little clever out there. Fantastic to get the D to bite on that pump fake.
And in the summer of 2018, Kevin Love signed a 4-year, $120 million extension to remain in Cleveland.
Yeah, and Kevin right now is the bridge from what was to potentially what will be. And in that what will be scenario, what will be happening is Kevin Love probably gets traded at some point. But he's been great for Cleveland. He's been a great ambassador for the city. The things that he's doing off the court philanthropically have been amazing. And Kevin Love is not done in the NBA. Still another team out there for him to go to and contribute to.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
And what you like about Kevin Love right here is the attention to detail. He's always had a great knack, those early years in Minnesota, about being in the right place at the right time.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And stolen by Tatum. Now here's Walker. Defended by Sexton. Brown outside. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Garland with it. Working on Walker. Garland, no good.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Love. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Sexton, and he banks in the layup. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And he recovers it. Walker goes up again. And Tice gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Garland, the pass to Osman. Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Drummond. Love trying to break loose. And the layup's good off the glass. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now here's Drummond. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Tice. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Celtics leading by 4. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 5. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Wanamaker's got 8 points.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Now the dish to Sexton. He kicks to Garland. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go. He's got 10. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Taken away by Williams. Here's Wanamaker. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Sexton. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there. Here's Wanamaker. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Now, here's Tatum. After the miss from Andre Drummond. Tatum. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You got to really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
Moves on moves. Great. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Third pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
Now, here's Garland. 10 points for him. Here's Windler. He's covered by Brown. Windler, the pass to Nance. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Nance Jr. wasting no time and quick decision-making, helping out that possession.
Here's Wanamaker. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Garland. The shot, no good. Nice D from Williams.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Windler. He's got 7. Feeds to Thompson. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Garland. Williams with the block. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Porter, and Wanamaker gets it to go. The Cavaliers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Thompson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Brown. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They get the rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, if Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap 2 hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
No good on that one. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Enes Kanter comes in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jason Tatum. And he can't hit the second.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Garland. 10 points for him. Here's Windler, guarded by Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. Rebound by Williams.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Garland, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And 12 points for Darius Garland.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 13. from past the arc. But they'll get another chance. Another shot.
Cavaliers foul. That's his second personal foul.
Smart goes in. Nance knocks it loose.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
Just 4 to shoot.
He has not had the same focus we saw in that first half. Really struggling here in the second.
Here's Windler. He has 7, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Pound kicks to Smart. Over Porter, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Smart's got 5.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
There's Garland, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Enes Kanter. The Cavaliers have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Garland. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Brown. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Cleveland also making some changes. Love's checked in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Porter. He hits both from the stripe. 1:21 left in the third. Outside, Walker. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
Here's Windler, guarded by Smart. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Windler. He has 7. Love, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smart dishes to Walker. Passes it to Tice. And here's Kanter. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Again, the miss by Walker. Now, here's Garland. To the middle. Here's Love. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And so it's the Boston Celtics, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guards. Hayward out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
That free throw, no good.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates rebounds, and does so with consistency.
Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now Garland. Love outside. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked.
That's good footwork from the big man as Kanter aware defensively to get to that one.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Smart passes to Tice. Walker looking for an opening. Hayward outside. Just 5 to shoot. High post try. That one a little long.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Windler. Garland with it. Pass to Windler. Fires from deep. Rebound Boston. Kanter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Smart. Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Hayward. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Osman, defended by Hayward, and it's Osman missing. Celtics leading by 8. Good D from Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. And that one, good.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Outside, Walker kicks it to Hayward. Smart deciding where to go with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
Smart. You give the line shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And the Cavaliers making a change here. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Osman kicks to Garland. Here's Osman. Lays it up and banks it in. Osman's got 4 this quarter.
Now that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now, here's Tice. Defended by Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At the line for the Celtics, Daniel Tice. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded close. 5 on the clock, 13 feet away. And Cleveland again with the bucket. So it's Boston now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Walker dishes to Tatum. And here's Tice. Pass to Hayward. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3. Garland, the pass to Osman. And here's Love for 3. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Celtics leading by 5. Smart kicks to Tice. Walker the pass to Tice. And he makes that one.
And we all know Walker can score, but he's also terrific at finding his teammates.
Now, here's Garland, guarded by Walker. The pass to Garland. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Brown is checked in for Boston. Walker the pass to Tice. He kicks it to Tatum. Down low, here's Hayward. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Love finds Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Love outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Walker. Back to Tatum. The fadeaway. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 6 assists here tonight. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Drummond. And it's good. 2 points. Drummond's got 22.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Pass to Tice. Back to Walker. Hayward outside. 3-pointer. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's only a 5-point Celtic lead.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now here's Tatum. From downtown. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Stolen by Walker. Looking to get back on track here. He takes it up and lays it in. Now, here's Garland. And there's the pass to Drummond. Oh, that's blocked. Brown inside. Defended by Sexton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown. At the line with 1 shot.
Free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Passes it to Love. Jacks up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Now here's Walker. G right on him. That one good for 2.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kemba Walker.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I got a chance to hear what John Beilein told his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Brown trying to free himself up.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now Garland. Drummond with it. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Sexton.
The closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Tice passes to Tatum. Back to Tice. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Love over Tatum and Kevin Love. The bucket with the assist by Garland. 9 points for Love.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Round the pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Tice, defended by Drummond. 4 on the clock. Tatum's shot is off. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 9 points to the paint. The shot's good from Love. Love's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You got to know that about Kevin Love. He's going to take what the defense gives him, that time inside.
Outside, Walker.
Shooting for Boston, Kemba Walker. He gave the line shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Walker's got 22 points.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Boston leading by 11. Brown feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Tatum. Block. That one goes careening off the glass.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Tice. Out to the wing. Walker in the post. Can't hit from 12. Here's Garland. Outside, Porter lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Ogilvy is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Green in for Brown. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 8. 30 seconds left in the fourth. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Daniel Tice is checked in for Kanter. Jason Tatum comes in for Robert Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Semi Ojeleye. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Green. Now here's Love. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Cleveland. Drummond dishes to Love. And it's blocked. Outside, Walker. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Gordon, nice win for you guys tonight. What was the difference?
Energy. I think we play with a lot of energy, passion, especially defensively. You know, when we're all doing our job and we're playing and we're focused and we're solid defensively, we're not really having lapses, we can be a pretty good team. You know, that we don't have to walk the ball up the court, and it's not as difficult on our offense. So it all starts defensively, and I think it all starts with energy down there.
You've become one of the best young defensive teams in the league, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.